Sagittarius, hi, welcome to my channel. I am Tina, your host, and we're doing your weekly tarot. So first thing I want to say is that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I'm going to take a look at the recent past, current situation, as well as the very near future, what's coming towards you. All right, Sag, I did pre-shuffle, but let me shuffle a little bit with you here, and we're going to jump right into it. The Nine of Wands wanted to come out. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to stop it here for you. Hello, King of Wands. When I see the King of Wands, I think of Sagittarius. Judgment in the recent past. Okay. Judgment in the recent past. Decision, no doubt. Try and make a judgment call here. Judgment, you know, it speaks of wanting so much change. Like, it speaks of a deep transformation. Sometimes it's as simple as just a judgment call here, but it can be pretty heavy. Like, they're, you know, characters rising from coffins, rising from the ashes, hearing the call, right? Like, it's something here that you just cannot ignore. With judgment, though, it often, when we decide this, they can be really big decisions, and when you decide it, it puts you on a different path. But yeah, it's ruled by Pluto. That says that we are seeking a lot of changes, a lot of internal changes and shifts. And the truth is, when we seek that, it's because we've changed and we're ready to start incorporating those changes. Current situation this week, you get the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, this shows victory and success and feeling confident and feeling really good. So you can see that here. I feel like you're something here, you know, you either overcome something here, but your willpower is back, your motivation is back, and again, that confidence. And you have two wreaths of victory in this card. So success, you're gonna win, right? It's gonna feel good. But maybe that feel good and that confidence pushes you to, like, get out of a certain situation. I can feel that a little bit for some of you. Others of you with the Seven of Swords, always be careful, because it definitely represents hidden dishonor. So there can be just, like, you know, just careful who you trust is all I can say. Just pay a little bit more attention to relationships and people around you and their energies. Like, if the vibes feel off, trust your intuition. But I do feel for a big portion of you, you get some confidence here, and then that pushes you to start making some changes here. You might be feeling a little indecisive, a little back and forth with it, with that with that Two of Pentacles. But the Seven of Swords could just show you, like, maybe you're making quiet plans. You know, you're starting to make a strategy here, and you're really thinking about, like, how do I get out of one situation because I am not liking it. And then that Two of Pentacles can represent some indecision, can represent you just weighing your options here. It can also just show that you're just busy, your day-to-day life, but you're really good at juggling the responsibilities, knowing how to prioritize, and knowing how to keep balance. Now, in the near future, Nine of Pentacles, the Tower is here, and then we've got the Magician. So, space is being made. Something I feel like is being removed here. But let's start with the Nine of Pentacles under the Six of Wands. I just feel like you're feeling confident. These both speak of so much confidence, feeling good, maybe feeling like yourself again. Just you've got the energy right now. You know, Nine of Pentacles, especially with Judgment in the recent past, you could be deciding to, like, go single, go independent, go at it alone, right? Like, there's something about being alone and independent here. Maybe there's a relationship that you think of leaving. We are still in the Gemini Sagittarius axis for eclipses, and you know that means that falls in your first house of identity as well as your seventh house of partnerships. And so those were the ones where there's been a lot of changes, and I see that and I feel that, right? Like with that Nine of Pentacles. Now under the Seven of Swords is the Tower. Somebody's being sneaky is gonna come out. Somebody's been hiding something or not being totally honest here, or just, like, I don't know, maybe not having your back. Either way, something we don't like here. The Tower shows it comes out, like it's almost exposed. It can be hostile, it can lead to a fight, it can be aggressive, but I do feel like the tower comes down, right? Divine intervention happens and something is shaken here. And then with that being said, space is made. And then you step into this magician energy of like, okay, I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling in my power. That's done for some of you. Like something has totally been removed and is done. It's no longer, I don't want to say no longer in the way, because sometimes we don't feel like it was in the way, but the truth is it was in the way. But anyway, it's not there anymore. And that puts you in this position of the magician, of this co-creator energy, right? Let me start manifesting with the universe. And what do I want to do? You know, how am I going to bring this about? I do have what I need. It's just, what do I want? And let me concentrate it. I want to bring this to life. It's under the Two of Pentacles. So there is, again, a little bit of indecision maybe with what you want to create here. Maybe you're just, again, just juggling those options. Or you're just like thinking of everything, right? You're weighing all your options. Let's go in and clarify, and let's see. Please clarify for Sagittarius. Clarify all of these energies. Yeah, I see the Two of Swords, right? Yeah. With Judgment, though, I feel like we know what we should be doing. You've been feeling the calling. It's been there for some time. It's just, again, not easy decisions sometimes, or they don't feel easy. Okay. All right. Sag, I'm going to stop it here for you. We got the Emperor at the bottom. Big boss energy. Page of Wands. Oh my God. Woo. Clarifying the Tower is the Tower. Really interesting. The Emperor, it speaks about like conquering something, facing it head on, right? Protecting what matters to you at the same time with the Emperor. But getting ready to build and create the life that you're wanting to see now, right? If you've changed, which we do with time, right? That's why sometimes when you look back at like when I look back at my Facebook sometimes, and it'll remind me of old posts, I'm like, sometimes you want to cringe, right? And you do cringe. And then you realize actually it's kind of a good thing, because it just shows you've grown, right? And why be hard on yourself? All right. Recent past. Clarifying Judgment is the Page of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's a big decision, right? The Page of Wands just shows that whatever this is really going to change your path, change your journey, change your story here. Change your story here, Sag. But you're curious and you're open, and you are still like preparing yourself for this decision. Current situation this week, you get Death, clarifying. You get Death, the Six of Swords, and the Moon. Okay. Difficult. It's difficult, right? You got Death clarifying the Six of Wands. I feel like you're starting to overcome the uncomfortable when it comes to certain changes in your life, right? Certain things that you want to let go of, that no longer are you. Like Death is literally about death of the ego. You know, it's about rebirth. It's about shedding old skin so that this new you, you know, because time and experiences change us. And so Death says, you know, let it go, you know. It's no longer serving you. It's outdated at this point. And the Six of Wands just shows that you have the willpower to do that. You know, you're feeling confident. And it might even, like having the strength to let certain things go, no matter how uncomfortable it makes you, because we find comfort in what we know, even if it's not a good situation, right? But where there is discomfort, there is growth. And I feel like you just find the willpower to embrace that discomfort. Not easy though. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Six of Swords. I feel like it's you actually, in a lot of ways, who really want to leave a situation behind, because you got the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords, and you got both these characters just trying to get out of something, right? They're trying to move away. One's still looking behind, the other is not looking behind, right? So I feel like you're still looking behind, but you're entering this energy of like accepting it and moving along. But these energies of movement are both sandwiched between Death and the Moon. And so that's difficult, right? And that can be where the indecision comes from, because it's the Moon clarifying this Two of Pentacles. The Moon scares us, right? We're like, I don't know what that road's going to be like. Will I be making a mistake? I don't know. I'm scared. I've never done that. I've never been this. I've never been here before. am I making a mistake? You know, the moon brings up our fears, and that could be leading to a bit of indecision and maybe not allowing you to decide. Just something to be conscious of, right? But the moon is there, so it shows that there is this feeling of things don't feel so predictable. There is a feeling of navigating a bit of unknown energy right now, and that's where we get like the ego pops up and these subconscious fears pop up, and they, you know, they ask these questions that have been with us all along anyway. Let's be honest. All right, in the near future, your clarifying cards are the Eight of Swords, the Tower again, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords is clarifying this Nine of Pentacles. Let me remind you, the Nine of Pentacles is under death, and it's the near future. But it's like you want it, but you're feeling, I don't know, something is feeling trapped, feeling stuck. Maybe it's something within your circumstances that you feel like is not letting you move, it's not letting you act here, taking away your power, maybe your individuality, because of that Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you're just overthinking it, because that is the Eight of Swords, right? It's trapped by our own thoughts. Like whatever we're thinking, we keep, you know, analysis paralysis, right? The more you think about it, the more you cannot see a solution, the more you cannot see a clear answer. And it's often something that's right in front of you, right? But it is overthinking energy, and it's like, psh, those thoughts are not helping us. This is a good time to just, you know, listen to the inner voice. Trust your gut. You know, what does your gut say? You know, sometimes I've been thinking about this lately. I feel like when we have a really difficult question sometimes, or a difficult situation, this is going to sound silly, but like, I feel like we should either seek counsel, and I'm not kidding, from either kids, the super young, or the super old, right? Like kids will just be simple. They're like, well, then follow your heart. And you're like, oh my God, that is exactly what I should have been doing. Why am I thinking about it? You know? Or like, speak from the heart. Tell the truth. Simple answers. And it's the super young and the super old and wise that can kind of give us those very simple answers. Anyway, you never know who that bit of advice can help. Clarifying the Tower in the near future is the Tower. Something is going to shake you up, right? It's going to cause you to react and to respond and to move. Something comes down. Something here is built on a false foundation. It's not working. Even if it comes through as a fight, like I said, even if it comes through an aggressive way, in a hostile way, and sometimes it could really shake us up, especially the Tower, clarifying the Tower. What it's really happening here is divine intervention. There's a reason there's lightning coming from the sky. It's making space. It's long overdue, especially with death. There's already outdated energies here. Sorry, Sagittarius. The Tower is like, the universe won't even ignore it anymore. It's like, okay, well then I'm going to do it. But it makes space to really build something so much stronger in its place. And then that's why right after that you get this Magician energy. It's still under the moon, so there's still fear here. There's still unknown, but it doesn't matter. The Magician is feeling empowered, ready to create, ready to start making something new, a new reality here. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying that. So just ground yourself, really nurture yourself. Take care of your day-to-day responsibilities. Think about what you really value with that Queen of Pentacles and show up for it. That's the Magician. It's don't just have a wish. With that Queen of Pentacles, you're dealing with the earth element. You know, this is very real things, very tangible energies. So yeah, have the vision and then match it with your willpower. Match it with your concentration. Show up for it so that you bring it to life. And yeah, space is being made for that, right? For the upgrade for you. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a comment down below. Hit like as well, and subscribe. Support my channel. Support its journey. All right, Sag. Thank you, and I'll see you all soon.